So I took a break, did some side quests. Now we're back here in Dalamil where we have to go pick up the materials for... Yeah, we're picking up the materials for mid. Yeah, we're like...
Looks like I found the river.
Yeah.
Now where's Gav?
We're trying to get mid to go see Sid's grave, but she won't leave until she... And there's Gav. Especially I was still trying to process that whole Titan fight and that all that stuff that's been going on and trying to like fit it all together. It was that Titan fight was awesome.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Well, I'm sure they haven't figured out any use for it yet, so that's why they think it's useless. That water looks really good. I mean, like, in terms of, like, its color and stuff, you know. That's black sand?
So okay. This is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Well, you know. Let's see. I ran past it. No, I ran out of the, I think I'm supposed to say, like, close to the water. Oh, Vault Clive, please.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Yeah.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
Do you have a different conversation depending on if you brought
Feels like
Autumn?
ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain? Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you. Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Orf. Bork. I think the only reason I've been doing side quests is because I don't know if there's a trophy for it. I've been trying not to like look at the trophies because you know some of them can be kind of spoilery, and a lot of them I looked at the list, like a lot of them are hidden trophies, so I definitely didn't want to look at
This is
them.
all Blackthorn needs.
Yeah, like I won't look at it until I like beat the game or something, because I don't, you know, you read something and then it's all like it spoils it spoils a legitimate boss fight or something like that. It'll tell you they defeat like so and so or something, and it's like, oh geez, now you know it's coming, and I don't want to know that it's coming. You know what I mean? Spoilers.
Blackthorn. Got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You're beat sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Yeah, plus, like, and you can already guess there's going to be a fight with, like, Bahamut and Odin at some point. Because, like, if everything is going as, you know, you guess it. Like, I think the only one you won't fight is Shiva. Unless... I have no idea.
Be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
That would be a yikes. I should be more like, that would fucking suck. I'd rather play as Shiva than fight against her, you know? You get a chance to like actually play as Shiva in one of those boss fights, that'd be pretty cool.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Alright, Mid, let's get you out of this workshop so you can go see your father.
Don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
Oh, never mind.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
What's her name? Helena.
Oh, Sid,
Or
is
Helena.
this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode.
Okay.
This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Okay, so it looks like no other side quests have opened up. Thank goodness for that. I know it makes it sound like I'm actually hating on the side quests. Like, I don't want to do them. We'll talk to her and get her, give us our reward.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Our
Your
renown.
benefactors are a generous lot.
Yeah, Dire Wolf Jess. I don't know what that is.
Here you are.
Next one's at 410. Whoa, you get 800 ability points? What? That's kind of huge, actually. Meteorite? What the hell? I get meteorite like that. Just give him what? Yikes.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Alright, let's see what this accessory is. Increases combo damage by 5%. Oh no, do we do that? Yeah, we'll take the... Oof. Okay, but instead of like the damage for that, we will, we'll still keep the cooldown. Because I want to be able to do that move at least more. That's like big dick damage. Big damage! I haven't read the notes. That's fine, I'll do that later. Back to Lost Wing. I've been here before. I mean, when I was doing the side
Taking you all
quest.
to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Huh. Damn. Damn. Actually, we're gonna travel here because, like, immediately I should be able to get, like, right on my chocobo. Or get right on Ambrosia.
Let's go.
Let's go, girl.
Faster.
This is better because then I don't have to travel through the city at, like, the slow speed. That's the one thing I wish this game had, was like an actual run button. I think it's a little weird that they make you, like, you know, casually jog, and, like, you can only run at full speed when you're out in the field, you know. One thing I wish they had was this, yeah, just a straight up sprint button. It's quality of life, really, you know.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Just gonna run over there. It's like an unknown creature. We have no idea what it is.
Anybody home?
Bork. Oh, I fought one of you before.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
But his name's Unwanted Visitor. Hey, I think he fights the same, doesn't he? Yeah, his move just looks different. Ow.
To me, blades!
Oh, I thought that would have counted as projectiles. Well, it's laser, I guess, probably would. How dare you try to bite me? Ouch. Hit me with that doom again.
Nice try.
Ouch. Okay, he'll do the lightning. We'll wait for the lasers. Too soon. Yeah.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
we got one more piece. The Eye of a Warrior. Increases strength tonic duration by 10 seconds. Ooh. Oh yeah, but that's an accessory I have to wear, huh? Wait. Yeah, that's what I wanted. It was this thing. Oh, which is meteorite. I don't know, I'm still figuring out like what the hell I'm gonna need all these crafting items for, because so far I haven't really needed them. I've had more than enough to craft things when I've needed it. Alright, what's the last goal you want us to do mid after this? All this better be building towards a boat. We're probably gonna need that later on. I bet for like some kind of story purpose or something. Probably how we're gonna get to the Waluder home. You know, we'll take the boat around or something. Some shit like that just to get there. Maybe. I could master one of these abilities. That way, I'll have it for any. Or we try to buy a new one. Don't know yet. I haven't had it, like, I've been wanting to, but haven't found the need, you know? Just think for a second.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
If I could take the long way
Reading books that don't
doing
have any
this.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
Yeah,
And
what's the last
just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Why can't you do it? Why couldn't you do this?
Right away.
Jesus. You really do not want to leave your workshop.
You're seeing troops amassing at every corner.
I swear, the thing about these quests, you know, like, it's like everybody's helpless. They can't move. They can't move somewhere in the ship, you know? He's right here.
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Yeah, have them go do it.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Oh man, now I gotta decide.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
I'm gonna take Tarja.
All right. So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic? Conch shells? Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right. Stay safe.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research.
I took her along because, you know, Jill's been with us, like, all the time. Something new, I guess.
Now, where's Taya?
Do you see anything you like?
Raging Fist, huh? Yeah, I'm kind of being stingy with
I
McGill
do
right
like
now.
a customer who knows what he wants.
I don't need it really. I've just been like.
Nice and chilled.
Need to stock up on these.
Spoiling another couch.
There you are, Taya.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What shall I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
Okay.
Buy, sell, or be gone. And
Buy, sell, or be gone, huh?
There's talk that the glass gate.
We haven't much, but you're free to look. Ah, yes.
That should do it. Hopefully Taya's finished too.
Fresh cuts. Come and get them before. Up. You'll not find a bruised pippin in the...
Well, did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting.
Oh, that was fast.
But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat.
Yeah, this was basically like to get to know your companions, I guess. Well, not really companions. She never really travels with us. Would be cool.
Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Oh, she's calling us
Well, it
out.
seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Taya.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us.
Watch out, Jill. She'll make a move before you do.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tomes so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew. How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates. Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Gotta level up my.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive?
Gotta level up my
I don't believe
tomes.
you've read this particular chapter before. This, I believe you will find most interesting.
Holy Order of Shields. The official name of the Order of Knights established in the Imperial province of Rosaria, who persecute and purge bearers and those who shield them, commonly known as the Black Shields, after the color of their armor. A hue seemingly chosen to differentiate this new elite order from the silver-clad Dragoons. Unlike the heroic Dragoons, however, they are feared and loathed throughout the Imperial province. Yeah, makes sense. The Dragoons seem more heroic. Is that Krieg Lost, the capital city of Hayron, or the Iron Kingdom, located on the boiling sea island of Ironhome, several hundred leagues off the west coast of Rosaria. Its name means charred rock in Hurani tongue. And Drake's Eye. The Mother Crystal, which stood in the frozen wastes of Northern Storm, lands now lost to the Blight. Soon after the Mother first fell, the tribes of the north, in a bid of desperation, marched south into Rosaria. She was dominant at their fore, A terrible battle ensued in which fire was pitted against ice, but eventually the Phoenix and the Ducal army succeeded in driving back the invaders for a time. Is the Mother Crystal still up there?
What subject shall we consider today?
The free cities of Kambar, the Enterprise. Probably a lot of like lore stuff I can look up.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Thanks to Sid.
No, I'm gonna get there this way.
We're seeing troops amassing at every door.
Think Mid might need some help.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Harpocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
She left! She could have done that ages ago.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference.
Huh.
Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Precision walloping.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Uh-huh.
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
No, now is the time to go see him? We've been doing all this just to go do that.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned.
Ah.
So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. you see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command.
Oh.
Sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
New side quest? Oh. There's a couple quests that are...
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
You cracked the crystal too?
We'd read these letters first. Oh shit! What the hell? Sid II, I trust you will forgive me for putting you and your dear uncle to the test. I am confident that a man of your position can understand the importance of earning one's trust, especially in times like these. For what it's worth, you now have earned mine, and I can assure you it shall not easily be relinquished. May this be the start of a fruitful friendship. Rosina. Off the record here. Let's see, I was thumbing through the Hideaway's ledgers at Otto's behest and might have come across something that might need your attention, maybe. And by I mean immediately. And by that I mean immediately, you know where I'll be. Okay. Ah, fuck.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Yeah, right? I was like, I wasn't ready to leave that yet. I just wanted to... This one's got a lot of side quests now. A bad feeling. Something isn't right. Something ain't right with that hound of yours. When it pleases your lordship, come pay me a visit at the toll. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Something's not right with Torgal?
What's wrong with Torgal? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
This last one is... Oh, there was a side quest trophy. Let's see what it says. Open 10 letters. Oh, okay. Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather that was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. Huh! I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we can go and ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered. Assuming it ain't just the forge. Well, it's a plus sign.
Nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Like I said, this was one of those plus quests, which, I assume this is going to give me a new, like, crafting recipe or something. So yeah, I guess I'll go take care of those and then, yeah. Oh. Take care of those side quests and then return. So we'll save.